Huh. I wonder how I managed to get both a rat and some actual living fire inside of my backpack. I am never going to understand why I am such a pack rat. But, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Zoodesia Zoo! We are here at my home in Zoodesia, inside of our sorting chamber, where all of our supplies and goodies go. Currently putting away all of the really cool stuff we found, just visiting that fun little mushroom island for a vacation day. I actually had a really great time, and it turns out one of the gemstones we found, this selenite shard, we actually don't have any shards of yet, and that caught my eye because this shard can actually turn into a beautiful gemstone, and from the gemstone we can actually create these really beautiful blocks. And I was thinking those blocks would be fun to put over the doorway of the Cathedral of Light, which we are still working on, but growing ever closer to finally finishing. Oh, and it's Dawn! Oh, you take Lily, Tiny Chips, little doll, DecoCraft doll of me. Oh, let's see what Dawn in the zoo looks like right now. And it's pretty darn glorious. Oh, this is so lovely. Look at all of those trees. I cannot wait to get more of the trees, especially from all of our patrons, properly planted in the zoo. So everywhere we go, we will have memories and reminders of all of the fantastic friendships that we have built here. And it's growing again because we're back here and we're doing it again. We're doing it again, puppies. Today is another day where we are going to be working hard to get things done. And today, on that note, we are actually going to throw as many of the materials as I've got in my pockets in here. Okay, pop over here. And hurry on because we're headed over towards the Cathedral of Light. We are going to get the fence up because after, my friends, we build the granite fence to go around the cathedral, we're going to have a peafowl poppin' party where we're going to hatch as many peafowl as possible so that we can try to get as many princes of peafowl, those rare albino peafowl, as possible because they actually lay golden ingots. And that is just so important for our villagers. So I'm very excited about that. And it means we will have an absolute ton of really fascinating peafowl, aka peacocks and peahens, the female variety of the peafowl, running around. I'm thinking the mushroom forest. I was trying to think, where am I going to hatch a whole bunch of peafowl? I don't think I could fit. Whoa, that's really zoomed in. I don't think I could fit like tons and tons of peafowl in the peafowl garden. It's kind of already a little overcrowded with all of them as it is. But it hit me, why not let them roam wild in the greater mushroom forest? That would be really fun. And I know at the Detroit Zoo, which I have actually visited and we hope to visit again soon and is only a couple hours away. Well, it's about an hour away from me. They actually have free roaming peafowl, and it was the most amazing thing to see, especially because they were very busy when we went to visit, digging up the zoo gardens so that they could make these little like nest groove spots that they could relax in. It was quite entertaining from my point of view, but I can only imagine the expense of having to replant your garden because you have free range peafowl. But I figured we could allow the peafowl to roam over there and just kind of range freely, and that might be kind of fun. Let's see, I have unidentified egg, an empty teacup. I really have quite the random assortment hiding inside of this backpack. A few things I want to put away downstairs. A desert rose to put away here. Oh, I should put these down as light sources. Some dirt, some bananas, some sticks, some dog food. I have the most random things in my backpack at all times. A coral snake egg that needs to go to the Zoology Center, which is like the study of egg center that we actually have. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we're not going to try to like clean my backpacks out too much, but I was going to pop down here. I really got to clean this up. This is so gross. But I've got to pop down here, and I figured we'd put the animals that I have in the safari nets into the stasis chamber. We do have a few witches, so I'm going to put a witch here. The rat and the wild horse can actually go. Let's see, snake, I have a chinchilla? I forgot I had a chinchilla. Okay, I've got lots of, or like the rat, let's see, rat, fox, bird, sneak. I have a few We'll just put them over here. There we go. And then I have some fossils to put away. Really? Oh, thank you. Oh, another unidentified egg. Huh. That'll be fun to like discover and try hatching. Let's see. And actually I have a ton of dirt. Why don't I go ahead? Oh, there's some potatoes. I might just kind of throw my dirt, like sort of sideways toss my dirt into the sifters that I haven't used in forever. Ancient fern sprouts. Don't mind if I do. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've actually messed with anything. Oh, Dominican amber! Sweet, that's kind of like uncommon for me at least. But it's been a long time since I've messed with anything fossils and archaeology related, so that's quite fun. Let's put these away. I love how beautiful the Dominican amber is. It really is one of my favorite things to look at. And let's see, a bunch of sand that I can use. There's a ton of bone meal in here! What? Why did no one tell me that I was literally rolling in bone meal down here? Thank you, fossils. I should definitely try to gather from you more often. I'm gonna haul that with me. Wow, and there's a ton of coal. Hello, gonna haul that with me too. This is quite exciting. Unexpected find. Nice. Clearly that was worth it. And I'll even eat this exceptionally ancient apple. Or apple? Carrot. And then I'll follow it up with an apple to kind of cleanse my palate. But alright, let's get back upstairs. We're gonna grab the puppies. We're gonna go build this fence because I want to have... Did I just get another unidentified egg? No, thank goodness. Because I want to have a poppin' party of peafowl. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, Lily, are you standing? Okay, good. We're going to toss the plants and the dirt into the plant sorting shed. I really wish I had one. really wish I had one for my minerals. But that would take so long to build. I'll have to really gear myself. Oh, thank you, Capybara of Spring, for the damp grass. And look at the beautiful strawberry field. Oh, that makes me happy. But this plant sorting shed I built is huge and it took me forever. And I just worry if I tried to replicate it and I tried to build... oh, I forgot to leave this in the basement. Curses. But if I tried to replicate my plant sorting shed for the minerals instead, which would be amazing because then I could just throw all of the things I get when mining into one chest and it could be sorted automatically. That would be fantastic, but I don't know if that would actually work because it would just take me so long to build. But I mean, if I'm going to be in this world pretty much forever, then maybe it's totally worth it. So we'll have to think about it because that actually took me a long time off camera to like sort through all of that stuff. And I was a little bit like, really? Am I really doing this? But here what happens is I can throw all of my plant related material into one chest, which is amazing for one thing. Also, I'll take all that oak wood, don't mind me. And then boom, I can start it. And it will actually drag the items out like that. And it will sort them into all of these chests, which is amazing. It was one of the very first gifts I gave myself when we came to this world. And I have never, ever regretted it. Let's see. There's a mushroom. There's a mushroom. Trying to pluck random mushroom. There's a mushroom. There's a lot of mushrooms in my pack. It's amazing to see what I managed to collect. There's a whole bunch of seeds. I want those saplings. There's some banana. I probably don't need the bananas right now if I'm completely honest with myself. All right, well, basil is actually an edible plant. The seeds can go in here though. And am I missing a mushroom? I think I got all the mushrooms in there. One more onion seed and an iris. Okay, we're good. All right, let's do this. Phew. But yeah, and then this is actually my food sorting chest. So you know what? Maybe that is something that I need to look into and try to work on at some point in the near future is getting a mineral sorting chest up and going because I would be a lot more willing to go and do a ton more mining, which I love, by the way, if it didn't mean I had to spend forever and a donkey day sorting through all of the stuff and putting it away. Okay, there we go. Even though apparently some of you really love that and find it quite relaxing. To each their own, I say. To each their own. Martha, I'm going to leave behind some Zookeeper EXP with you. And I think we're good then. Okay. Yeah, I've got a ton of fish. Got a ton of dog food. Let's do this. All right. So now we are going to head over and we are actually going to pop over to... Oh, thank you very much, Capybara of Spring. Speaking of popping things, he popped some grass into my pockets. And go away, snow. I don't want any more snow. We just had a ton of new snow in real life in Michigan too, and it made me so sad because we had 7 inches of snow on top of like the 3 or 4 inches that had already been there. There's so much snow. It's pretty. I look outside, I think, oh, how lovely. And then I just try to put it out of my mind so that I don't think about the beautiful green emerald leaves that should be outside my window instead. And I don't think about the smell of the wisteria that blossoms over my neighbor's fence. And I don't mourn the fact that I don't hear the call and the chirp of the little chipmunks because they're curled up for winter. Okay, we won't think about that too much. I'll just get rid of the snow in Zoodesia and be content. But alright, onward. Let's get this fence put up. Once we have a fence put around, Fluffy Mittens, do be careful. Once we have a fence put up and around, oh, and the villagers are probably going to have a grand time celebrating the arrival. Oh, Diamonds, thank you, thank you. I know I have the best dogs ever. Thank you. Oh, Darian, I'm glad to see the business has been so good. That's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should come and I should honestly, Darian, I should do some trades with you sometime soon, buddy. You have really bad trades, Darian. The roasted chicken plate would be good for somebody who's not a vegan. The BLT soup will pretend is vegan. How about that, Darian? I will get a BLT soup from you today when I need some food in between my work. Alright, and meanwhile the vines are growing quite well, so I'll have to collect that. And nice! You know, it's not as majestic as I was hoping, but I'm happy with what we've done with the Cathedral of Light. The point is less in the majesty of how it looks and more in the fact that it is going to protect and take good care of all of the villagers. And speaking of protecting and taking good care of all of the villagers, I'm thinking a big marble fence around it. But I'm kind of leaning, Tate, you can make it over that, I promise, buddy. But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe the stone fence instead. In for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well finish up with the marble fencing. It'll probably make the villagers feel a little bit safer too, because they won't have to worry about the zombies that will be inside the cathedral being transformed, hopefully, back into villagers breaking out. I would be worried about that if I was a villager. Alright, and our bamboo, we can actually use there. Oops, I guess you have to do all of the same type. Phooey. But the bamboo sticks, I thought we could use to make curses. I was hoping we could make a whole bunch of like really nifty, really nice carpenter's blocks out of the bamboo, but apparently not. Okay. Well, that's all right. And then, oh wait, it's the other way around. All right, so we're gonna make carpenter's fencing actually. And the reason that we're doing that is that carpenter's fencing is a lot more versatile than normal fencing, and that's how we'll make the marble fence, is we'll be able to put these down and we'll make a ton of them. Okay, I need to make like a lot more. This is why I need to plant the oak trees, because I need a huge steady supply of oak to keep up with all of the building we're going to be doing. All right, and we're going to put that down there, pop up here, plunk those there, because we have to have a huge fence if I'm going to keep my villagers safe. And there's the raw marble chunks. Where's my chisel? Pretty sure my chisel is in here. No. Marble with dent. There we go. And then maybe we'll put like the fancy glowstone lanterns on the top. I would like that. I think we're going to keep it simple. I think a lot of our builds with the villagers often get a little too complicated. And the villagers are simple people. I don't think they really need anything super complicated. Like maybe the marble with a large dent is enough for them. They're villagese villagers. I don't think dark creeper marble is probably not something that they really think is that welcoming though. But I don't think they need anything complicated. Let's see. Marble with dent, marble panel. Let's try just the plain marble block. And then maybe top it with marbles with dent and some fancy glowstone. And then I need my carpenter's hammer. And inside, I am so excited about the interior of this place. Hopefully, going to be absolutely overflowing with peafowl at some point, which sounds so silly, but I'm actually really, really excited to just have peafowl all over the place. And they're going to be the special animal of the entire cathedral. And they're going to lay all of the ingots, and we're going to have so much gold. I won't even have to worry about where I'm going to get gold for my villagers, because the peafowl will just be so happy that they will just continually lay lots and lots and lots of ingots of gold. All right, we'll keep going. I think this should be tall enough right there. And then we'll have to like enclose, like maybe take away this area. Because the point is less for things to get in, because ideally this area will be secure, and more that the villagers don't have to worry about the zombies getting out. That's kind of more the point. Watch out, Teat. So I think coming up this high is fine. Because again, you want to be able to see the cathedral. And the point is really just to make sure the zombies don't get out. So maybe I don't need to make it super duper tall. Yeah, I think 3 tall is enough. All right, let's keep going. And then I'm going to have an entrance right here. And then let's see. Maybe I can put like the normal marble blocks at a few spots. That would be kind of cool. All right. Lily, you guys are so curious about what I am doing lately. You're just getting underfoot all of the time. All right, Teat, sit. Lily, come. Sit. Alia. Alia, sit. Okay, there we go. Maybe I could actually get a little bit of work done now. Just watch like some sort of creeper come up from behind me now. This should be good. Yeah, maybe 2 high will be good. With a little pillar on top. That should be good, because you don't want it to be like a prison, but you want it just to feel secure so that my poor zombie villagers are not frantic with worry. Let's see. And then I was going to do fancy glowstone right here. My zombie villagers? My villagers are not frantic with worry about zombies is what I meant to say. And then I was going to do that. Lily girl, well, Lily girl, that just doesn't look as good as I was hoping. I'm gonna be honest, Lily girl. Maybe these particular spots should just be pillars. And then on top, yeah, that's better. And then on top, if I'm gonna do one of the lanterns, it needs to be like this. That does not look good. Maybe we'll do some of those light glass panels or something. We're gonna have to figure it out. But that definitely did not look very good. This is so much harder than I thought. It just is not turning out like I thought in my head, but I'm not gonna give up. I am not gonna give up, not gonna give in, Alia. All right, give me just a second. Maybe if I try a different marble tone. It's a lot easier when all you have to do is just throw some stuff down, and you can kind of like wipe your hands and be like, yeah, that's some logs over there. And the logs are where the like dinosaur likes to scratch on. It's a lot easier than trying to make something that sort of vaguely resembles like human touches. All right. Maybe I should do a different type of light. Or just a normal? I mean, because that looks really cool. We'll figure out the light source in a little bit. All right. Let's get this built. Let's get this built. I want to have this project done. One day soon, I hope to actually have my other computer working again so that I can actually make speed builds of this, which would be cool. All right. And how big do I want to make this spot? I want the peafowl to have quite a bit of room to roam. And I was actually thinking, I just want like a really skinny little path. Oh my gosh, there's a cricket nearby. There's a whole bunch of crickets nearby. It has been a little while since I have heard a cricket. That was really cool. Yeah, we'll make it come out this far. Let's see. So, Lily, your head is literally on the wall. 1, 2, 3. We'll put one there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll put it about this far. There we go. And hopefully there'll be enough room for the peafowl on the inside. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I wanted to leave just a little path on the side so that I can still make it to Mushroom Island whenever I want without having to go through the Cathedral of Light. Alright, and then actually we're just going to kind of gently scooch this one all the way back. There we go. And we'll probably clear out some of the dirt back here and kind of like clear out a little path so that I can wind my way past the cathedral over to Mushroom Village, past the crickets, which apparently are out and about tonight for some unknown reason. Oh dear. All right. Yeah, I actually like the brickwork a lot more than just the panels. So we'll go ahead and take these down. There we go. Got it. And ta-da! Wonderful, wonderful. And I think we'll actually adjust this a little bit now that I know what we're doing. At least I think I know what we're doing. Because again, the villagers don't want the Cathedral of Light to be super duper imposing. It just needs to be secure so that they don't have to worry about the zombies getting out and eating them. And I honestly think that that is a valid concern that everyone should be entitled to. Zombies breaking loose and eating you. I feel like I cannot argue with that sort of concern. All right, and let's come over. I think I actually need to replace this with grass. And then don't worry guys, all of this hard work, all of this diligence, all of this stick-to-itness, I told you guys I was going to be more disciplined and finish projects this year, is going to result in a Peafowl Poppin' Party, which I'm very excited about. And we're going to see how many albino peafowl we can hatch. And I'm actually going to need some really good names for them because they are going to be very important members of my Zomberry village community, helping us to restore villagers back to their wits. Let's see. And, you know, decrease their desire to eat brains. All right, come along, little blocks. There we go. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of making the walls a lot taller, but this works really, really well. I just need to figure out the right kind of lamp. I wonder. Should I use fairy lanterns? Like, we have a whole bunch of lamps, some of which I've actually never tried making before. Like the glass lamps might work well. And I mean, there's even like the patched lamp, which is really beautiful now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if it would fit the cathedral. I don't think it really would, but it's very lovely. And we have a whole bunch of options. And then there are the lanterns, the fairy lanterns that I have never used. And there's these, ooh, 10 lantern, bleached bone lantern. Those actually would look really good. Like, look at that. The quarried stone lantern, the normal stone lantern. I think that this is actually, these kinds of lanterns are actually the right answer for the Cathedral of Light. But I think these oil lanterns are kind of cool. So if we ever needed to use like fairy lanterns, the ornate lantern might work. Yeah, there's lots of options because this is Zoodesia. We've got more mods than you can shake a stick at. So hopefully we'll be able to actually use them to create a beautiful cathedral after all. Are we really building the walls? I can't believe it's come this far. I truly can't. But yes, okay, so guys, next time I'm going to be moving up all of the albino peafowl except for the Prince of Peafowl, the greatest and the most original, because he was the first of the albino peafowl that I had in my zoo. And I hope I have more than one albino peafowl. I recall having more than one. I hope I still have more than one. But we will be popping down there to check on them and bring them up so that they can now serve in a beautiful new capacity, even though they were already quite stunning. And we'll go down to the Zoology Research Center, where I might need to actually finally make the egg identifier, since now my chickens in the laboratory, the labyrinth laboratory, are giving me mystery eggs. Like, I need to figure out what those mystery eggs are eggs of. So yeah, I'm gonna need to figure that out. Darn it. And I need to get just a little bit more marble and a little bit more of the fencing. There's the marble bricks. Hey, give my bricks. Where did you put my bricks? Oh, there they are. Oh dear. But I need to just figure out how, like, why are my chickens giving me mystery eggs? What are the mystery eggs even of? What will happen if you put a mystery egg in an egg identifier? I've actually never even used it, so it would be quite interesting to see. And, phew, look at this. Look at this. I can't believe we've done it. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there with what is actually a huge building project that is helping us get back into the swing of things in this beautiful Minecraftian world. So, alright, Peafowl Poppin' Party! Peafowl Poppin' Party! All I have to do is just figure out the last of the fencing and add like a little gate, and then we shall have the arrival of the beautiful Peafowl next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!